Hi, how are you? Good.
I like your dress.
Thank you so much. Love your look too. So it was so impressive for you to step up like big sisters to pen the letter to Malia and Sasha Obama as they exited the White House. In that letter, you spoke about how they no longer have the weight of the world on their shoulders. During your presidency, what was the heaviest weight that you had on your shoulders, and how did you deal with that?
That's such a good question. September 11th happened while my dad was president, and we were college students. And I think that day, and Barbara can speak about it a little bit more, but that day she wrote about it in the book in a really beautiful way. That day and sort of the aftermath of it was difficult for our entire country. I mean, definitely more so for people here in this area that lost loved ones, much more. But to watch the pressure that brought to our country and to our parents who we love was difficult.
Yeah, I mean, I think our dad knew that that's his responsibility to carry any weight. And so, he walked in fully knowing, and that's what you do when you're in that role. And so I would say we didn't really have anything that any other American didn't have on their shoulders because we had so much confidence in him in taking responsibility. But I will say, I mean, when he became president, of course, it wasn't predicted that 9/11 would happen. And that did, of course, alter what he would be working on. And for me, I went to school in New Haven, so I went to school near here. And we had Secret Service, and I was with all of them on 9/11. Of course, they didn't think anything was going to happen. My radio went off, and it said that a Twin Tower had been hit, and we assumed that it was just, a really bizarre accident. And then the next one happened, and it became clear. But prior to that, I hadn't really loved having Secret Service. And then when that happened, I was with all of them, and they were all out of the New York office. And the Secret Service office was in World Trade Center Tower 7. So it collapsed, but people were not in it. So I was with all of them when they were calling their families to tell them what happened. And they were away from their families, and we were just all together. And it was such a humanizing moment. And